Welcome back to the Hobbit Hikers adventure in Costa Rica. We are on part 2 of this day. We made homemade corn tortillas and had some cheese and jam. And now we are taking a tour of an organic farm in La Fortuna. Our guide, Yvonne, pulled out a telescope, and this is an osprey. I'm trying to zoom in on like a telescope lens, but here he is doing his little head back and forth, back and forth. The reason they think they do this is because it's called parallax. It's used to produce relative motion. It helps them figure out where objects are located at different distances away. Then our guide spotted a sloth. I put that little circle around him so you could see. He looks like a little ball of fur up in the tree. He's taking a nap. This is called a lobster claw heliconia. This is just coconuts on a coconut tree. I liked this little droplet of water, all these little droplets of water. I've been on this bridge more than once, so I decided to take another picture here because I took one last time. And this is my favorite thing, strawberry poison dart frogs. I'm obsessed with them. I love them so much. They're teeny tiny. I got way too close. I couldn't stop. I would put them in my mouth if I was allowed to. I won't do that because they are poison, but look at them. Last time I was here, the guide told me I could pick it up as long as I washed my hands. I almost fell right there. I slipped in some mud. But I didn't pick it up because I know myself. I would have accidentally put my finger in my mouth like a dummy. I remembered this little walk from last time I was here, but I had a good time because we got to see so many things in the forest. I guess it's a rainforest. Look at these leafcutter ants. They're taking all their little leaves. The reason that they take these little pieces of leaves, they bite them off and they carry them back to their nest. It's because leafcutter ants eat a very special kind of fungus, and when they take these leaves back to their nest, they plant them, and this grows the fungus in little sections of their underground nest. The fungus that they eat needs decaying plant matter in order to grow, and the little leaf bits, that's what happens. They decompose, they help that fungus grow, they have food to eat. We were on the other side of the tree, and now guess who we saw on the other side? The same sloth, but this time he's moving around. He's moving and grooving. This is a brown-throated, three-toed sloth. And if you didn't know, their front limbs, their little arms, are twice as long as their back legs. That's because they have 2 extra vertebrae in the neck. And this kind of sloth, the three-toed sloth, can rotate its head all the way, almost 360, but it's 270 degrees around. And this one is a male because you look at his back. I thought he was hurt at first, but he's not hurt. This big patch on his back of this yellowy orangish fur has a big brown blackish line down the middle. That just means he's a boy. And did you know that sloth fur, he looks like he's covered in green stuff, right? His fur hangs upside down and it comes from their stomach and it runs up to their back because they spend most of their time upside down in trees. This one's itchy. He keeps scratching his belly. And the way that their fur grows upside down, it helps the water flow off their body since they're hanging upside down all the time. After we took a bunch of pictures of the sloth, I found this little nest. I think it's a hummingbird nest. It was itty bitty teeny tiny. We walked around the farm a little bit more. We saw where they grew all their crops because this is the organic farm that the Herrera family owns. And yes, I did see the shampoo plant. It's also just called shampoo ginger or red pine cone ginger. And it smells really good. It smells kind of like shampoo mixed with sunscreen or like maybe like a tropical kind of bug spray, but not in a bad way. You can use that juice that comes out of it as shampoo. You can also use it as bug repellent. After we spotted all of the animals, we headed back over to the kitchen area of the farm because they had cooked lunch for us while we were taking a tour of the farm, which is my favorite part, the tour because of the animals, but then also the lunch because it's fucking delicious. Also, if you're noticing big gaps between me talking, it's because the TikTok app does not like when I post videos that are longer than 2 minutes, even though they keep telling me, post videos up to 30 minutes long. But every time I try to stop my voiceover, it takes forever for it to stop, so sorry for the gap. This food was goddamn delicious. We had rice and beans. We're giggling over stupid shit. Here's some storks. These are wood storks, and they are kind of ugly, but also kind of cool. This one's bowed up. Like, who you fighting? I don't know. I saw so many birds, it's not even funny. I saw green honey creepers. I saw blue tanagers. And if you're a plant girly, this is a heartleaf philodendron, which you probably already knew. After we had our regular lunch, we had some delicious fruit, which they also grow on their farm, and it is the best pineapple you will ever eat in your life. The coffee in Costa Rica is top tier, but the fresh fruit, oh my God, it's so fucking good. I love it. I love it so much. I could have eaten this till I threw up. Here's my friend Raina trying it for the first time. I think it was maybe an orgasmic experience for her. She loved it. She was obsessed. She literally got up and started passing it out to everyone else and making sure everybody else had enough because she was like, this is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. There was also fresh papaya, but somehow I didn't get any of that, which I'm really sad because papaya is like top 3 favorite fruits for me. You know what my least favorite fruit is? Coconut. I think it tastes like ball sweat, and I'm so sorry. That's just what it tastes like. It tastes like balls. Raina said it was delicious. She liked it. And she said, yum, it's so good. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. I've tried it in Bali. I've tried it in Costa Rica. I've tried it every way possible. I know I don't like it, but maybe one day I will. Maybe one day. Spoiler alert, I still fucking hate it. But my friend Raina, she is living her best damn life here. And you know what, Raina? Here's for you. This is for you. Pour one out.